Do you ever find the perfect reference but struggle to get it onto the paper? Or do you ever feel like drawing the body using only your imagination? Well, I do too. But by breaking down anatomy, I no longer find it difficult to replicate a reference pose, and that's what I want to demonstrate in this video. So let's get straight into it. First off, I want to say that I'm not going to be going through the proportions of the body, since there's loads of videos out there, and after all, it depends on your reference. Instead, I'm going to be going over the shapes you could use to break down references. The first step after finding your reference will be to trace your reference using simple shapes. The shapes I'm going to be using are as you can see here. I simply use tubes for the arms and legs, an underwear shape for the hips and pelvic area, circles to indicate joints, and this is just how I draw the head. And if you guys want to see a head tutorial, go ahead and like this video. I know I did one in the past, but my methods have changed I guess, and I think I've improved. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments or hit that like button. I also use this unique shape to indicate the upper torso as well as ribcage. You might have noticed here that I separate the trapezius muscles from the body, and this is just because the muscle connects to the back, and I just see it as separate from the body, and it's how I've gotten used to drawing. Moving on. The next step is hiding your reference and seeing what you've created. And after you've seen your anatomically accurate masterpiece, it's time to attempt to copy your own creation. As you can see here, all I'm doing is copying the simplified shapes I used when tracing the reference. It's piss easy, but more helpful than you'd think. The more you practice this method, the more you'll be used to drawing simplified anatomy, and overall you'll get used to drawing the human body. Anyway, after you've copied the simplified shapes, you can go ahead and unhide your reference, and refer to it as you draw the actual shapes, over the simplified ones, as I'm doing here. You're essentially done drawing the human body now, and you can customize their appearance and so on. You may not realize it, but using this method really helps to get used to breaking down references. The next step here is to shorten the method I just went through. The method is slowed down by the tracing part, so once you're comfortable with the method, cut out the tracing part and just copy the reference using simplified shapes, so that you're making it easier for yourself by breaking down the shapes of the body. By practicing this way, you may soon be comfortable with drawing the body from memory by using the simplified shapes to construct the body, as well as using your memory of proportions, which you will learn from your references in the form of muscle memory. But remember that you should always be using references as support for your own knowledge. References are essential, and I strongly encourage you to take the time to find some before you start drawing. Soon you get used to drawing certain poses from memory. For example, I've gotten used to drawing standing poses and action poses, since this is what I've practiced the most. But this was a mistake. Admittedly, I still struggle to draw sitting poses, walking poses, and more simple poses, and this was purely because I didn't want to step out of my comfort zone and do what I wasn't used to. In terms of drawing anatomy, stepping outside your comfort zone is really important and broadens your memory folder of poses. Remember, no matter how wrong you get a pose, keep practicing using the method mentioned in this video, and I'm sure you'll see improvement. Be sure to subscribe if you found the video helpful, and let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.